Standard gasoline vehicles have been on the market for nearly 100 years, meaning it's time for a serious upgrade. Welcome to The Future Is Now. Today, we will be demonstrating some of the most amazing new vehicles that take things to a new level. Before we jump into it, make sure to hit that like button and stick around for number 1. SWINCAR Electric. This vehicle may look vintage, but it's as modern as it gets. This is a fully electric buggy-style vehicle that can take you virtually anywhere you could imagine. The SWINCAR e-Spider vehicle is designed for off-road use, allowing you to go to all the places you dreamed of going in a small, compact form factor. You can maneuver fields, rivers, troughs, snow, and so much more with this simple, elegant machine. The independent suspension of this car allows for a remarkably smooth ride while managing some of the most difficult terrain you can find. Its unique design ensures that the driver's seat always remains horizontal, regardless of the land around you. The powerful electric motors that power the SWINCAR are whisper quiet, so you can still hear the birds chirping and leaves rustling around you. The four-wheel drive setup means that you can have traction whether you're traveling through sand, mud, snow, or other difficult areas. One of the greatest features is that all of the buttons, knobs, or switches you may need access to are placed near the steering wheel. So even if you have limited mobility or you're disabled, you'll be able to pilot this vehicle with ease. The SWINCAR takes electric vehicles to a new level with its extremely intelligent design. Mercedes-Benz Vision EQS. Mercedes is no stranger to introducing some remarkable vehicle designs, even though many of them never make their way to the market. The Vision EQS is no different. This vehicle was designed as a concept car, meaning that many of its style choices and technology advancements will likely be used in future Mercedes products. But the likelihood of seeing the EQS being released to the public is quite low. This vehicle is fully electric and operates very similar to a Tesla or other highly advanced all-electric vehicle. Though this vehicle offers aerodynamics that are unsurpassed and a design that seems to have been pulled from 30 years in the future. This car is covered in tiny LED lights that can illuminate various parts of the vehicle, including the Mercedes logo on the front bumper. The interior is designed to look like a spacecraft with incredibly comfortable seats that are contoured to fit nearly anyone, yet are also infinitely adjustable. The steering wheel has been removed in exchange for a wheel that more closely resembles one from an aircraft. The swooping center console reinvents the way the vehicle interiors can look, plunging the driver directly into the future. We can't wait to see how these vehicle elements make their way onto production cars in the future. Triski. Many companies have tried to design amphibious vehicles over the years, but few have done so successfully, and none have been advanced as the Triski. This is a three-wheeled motorcycle with an amazing 135 horsepower that stems from a 2-cylinder gasoline engine. This alone makes the bike fairly impressive when compared to others that are on the market in a similar price range. However, this bike has a few tricks up its sleeve. The most obvious is that the bike can be driven on water like a jet ski, making it useful on both land and sea. It offers a top speed of 85 miles per hour on land and 45 miles per hour in water. It weighs just 1,300 pounds, making it comparable to most other bikes on the market, though there's obviously a fair amount of added weight for the additional water components. However, added weight easily translates to added traction. When you're soaring down the highway at 85 miles per hour, you'll likely need all the traction you can get. At just 63 inches wide, this bike has the best of both worlds and can comfortably seat at least 2 people on the water. HUBBLESS motorcycle. Ballistic Cycles is a company that has been around for many years, though they've outdone themselves with the design of their new HUBBLESS motorcycle. For as long as motorcycles have been on the road, their tires and wheels have remained largely the same. Different sizes, structures, or tread patterns have been available over the years, but this is the first time a company has completely reinvented the wheel. The wheels on this cycle have no center hubs, meaning you can reach right through them. The wheels are made out of billet, so they're as strong as it gets and are designed to last a lifetime. The wheels are driven by a rail-type system, in which the wheel rests on a type of rail mount, allowing the tire to freely spin. The rear drive wheel has a chain sprocket mounted on it so that it can be driven by a massive chain that gives this bike obscene amounts of torque. The twin-turbo engine tops off this bike, making it one of the highest torque motorcycles in the ballistic lineup. We can't wait to see how these bikes perform in the real world. They are super impressive. The Starship. Most of us have likely heard that Tesla plans to be entering the market for 18-wheeler trucks very soon. At the moment, diesel engine trucks are the main way goods are transported across the country. However, these trucks are also a leading cause of pollution in America and other areas of the world, strictly because the engines are highly inefficient and waste loads of energy, sending soot and countless contaminants into the atmosphere. Shell, an oil company, has joined forces with Airflow Truck Company to design a truck that is remarkably fuel efficient. The cab of the truck is designed with carbon fiber, making it lightweight and rigid. Though rather than focusing on electric motors, the company continues to use diesel engines that have been highly refined to focus more on efficiency and low pollution. This translates to a vehicle that can go much further distances on a single tank of fuel and send far fewer harmful contaminants into the atmosphere. At the moment, these Class 8 trucks are merely a concept, but we remain curious to see whether all-electric trucks will take over the market, or whether these highly efficient diesel engines will find their way into trucks across the world. Coradia iLint. Remaining on the topic of high-efficiency engines, Coradia has developed an engine that is capable of emitting zero CO2 contaminants into the atmosphere. This engine was designed to be a replacement for diesel engines and has been demonstrated as useful in trains and other cargo vehicles. The engine was first produced and showcased in 2016, though it has now entered the commercial service in Germany. This train engine was designed to run exclusively on hydrogen, rather than requiring any form of coal, gasoline, diesel, or other common fuel. Hydrogen is extremely energy efficient and can take vehicles much farther on less fuel. Engines such as this have been in development by companies like Toyota for many years, but Coradia seems to be the first company to bring such a technology to market. The train is much quieter than others, meaning it can pass through neighborhoods and busy areas without disturbing guests as badly. Though its clean operation is where this train truly shines. A zero-emissions vehicle like this is likely to find usage in applications around the world, gradually replacing gasoline and diesel engines in the near future, alongside electric engines. TrikExplor. This vehicle claims to be the world's first four-wheel drive electric buggy, designed exclusively for off-road use. It's very similar to the SWINCAR, though it offers a few unique design changes, such as the large low-pressure tires that surround all four corners of this vehicle. This buggy is built to last, using parts that can be easily located and replaced as necessary. This is an often overlooked component in vehicle design. If you own a unique vehicle, it can usually be difficult to source replacement parts when components inevitably break. Though the TrikExplor uses standard parts that can be found at most repair retailers, making it super easy to repair this vehicle if the need ever arises, and get back on the road. The 4 electric motors give this bike true four-wheel drive capabilities, making it suitable for all types of terrain, regardless of the weather. This bike has somewhat stiff front suspension, meaning that you can control it far more easily than other vehicles that may have independent suspension throughout. However, the double-chamber air suspension makes the ride firm yet forgiving, using parts that can be found on many mini bikes and go-karts from around the world.